Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you all the footage that I could get of my 2026 SOKA Club Race number 2. And yeah, it was honestly kind of disappointing. My GoPro was glitching the whole time, and it ended up basically making all the good footage that I would have gotten just go to waste. And what I mean by that is there's a couple good moves that I did on some other people. But without further ado, let's get into it. Now I'm going into my last session of the night for Saturday, and yeah, it's actually pretty weird. I go around, I'm feeling pretty confident. On Saturday, I was only hitting for this track layout. I was only hitting about 40, 40.5 or something like that. But you know, it's such a beautiful day, and yeah, I was hitting okay times. Now I would definitely say uh, this track it the corners are a little bit different, I would say. I mean, they're more abrasive on the tires, so you can kind of just fling yourself into it, and you'll have a ton of grip, and that's kind of one of the problems, I would say, because it's nice, but at the same time, some corners you don't want to have all that grip. But I end up doing a couple laps, and tomorrow it gets way quicker. I get 39-second laps, which is actually really, really quick for this layout. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice, but I'm gonna stop yapping about how nice it looks now and just let you guys see how the track looks right now. I do come in right now because there's a couple turkeys on track, and if you've ever raced at SOKA, you would definitely hear the people there talking about, oh, we have to go scare the turkeys off, or if you see a squirrel or a bird, don't move out of your way for it. It will automatically move. And that's very true, but the turkeys, they're kind of stupid, I would say. And he was going really close to the corner, and I just didn't want to take the risk. Now, I was honestly kind of just asking if they could move it, and I could see some other people that I knew over there, and I was gonna ask them to move it, but that didn't end up happening. Instead, we all just started joking about hitting it, and said if we hit it, make sure to not move and bring it straight back so we can cook some turkey legs. And yeah, but I finally decide to get back off, and I do. I don't know. I think I do like 2 more laps, but yeah. Again, I'm gonna stop yapping and let you see. all done with my last session for Saturday, and a couple kids were waiting for me as well, so I decided to just come back in. But turkey finally ran off, so now it's time to move on to Sunday. It's finally Sunday. Had a great Saturday and qualified second, so into the pre-final, doing pretty well. All of a sudden, the kid in first, 55, he had to drop out because his chain popped, and now that means I'm in first. And I was really excited, but now it's the final, so I have to, you know, get ready to go. But a crazy thing actually happens. My GoPro breaks, and it just totally corrupts some of the files. So you're gonna see how far I get through this race before it corrupts. I forgot one thing. I put them on every race. Well, you didn't get really far through the whole race before my files corrupted. It happened too quick, and honestly, I'm kind of frustrated about it. I started off not so well, immediately being on top of two carts and being pushed, well, not really pushed, more spun off, while everybody else happily went off into the distance, and before I even got back on, they were on the other side of the track. Now, that would normally not be okay, but I know this track pretty well, even though it's my first year. So what I was able to do is actually catch up and pass almost everybody. And when I say almost everybody, I mean slowly but surely each lap I was closing in on the kid in sixth, and then the kid in fifth. But the crazy thing actually happened, me and then cart 55, the kid that popped his chain, we are really good friends, and him and me are actually pretty good. I'm really, really quick, and he's not as quick as me, but he's pretty much close. He's the closest person at the track. And when I mean that, I mean when I was catching up the cart 6, he was the cart 6. And he passed 5, I passed 5. And we slowly worked our way up the field before it was him in first and me in second. And then it got all the way to the last flag, the last lap flag, and I decided I would have to do a risky move. Now, as you saw, one of my favorite corners was roller coaster, that one, the back straight. And I like that corner so much that I've actually passed cart 55 almost all my times there. And when I say almost all, I mean I did the same exact thing. I did a dive bomb on him, and I captured first, which basically he kind of overreacted a little bit, or he just didn't know I was going to do such a big dive bomb, and he actually swerved a little bit, which caused him to slow down, and I got into first, going through those last chicanes before I crossed the finish line in first, even though it was only a 12-minute session, and everybody else was over half a lap in front of me, which made me really happy, and I got this really sick trophy. Hold up, hold on, hold up. Wrong thing. That was last year. Here's the right one.
Way to take that last minute attempt. It worked.
Thank you for watching this video, guys, and please subscribe. It's free. And sorry this video is so late, and sorry that, my GoPro did some weird things, but the next videos, it will not, because I'm going to be fixing it. So, thank you guys. See you on the next one.